Hello, family and friends.
Since our last Friday postcard, we spent 4 days in Cappadocia. So Cappadocia is in the middle of the country. It's a very popular destination due to its unique landscape. Fairy chimneys, that's what they're called, right?
Fairy chimneys.
Fairy chimneys.
And they'll see those in our videos and photos. They look like chimneys. And
yeah, they look like they're like...
from a fairy tale.
Yeah. There are a lot of mountain rock formations, and these are called Turkish ice cream because of the shape.
Because the shape, they look like
ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones, and with the ice cream in it. Very interesting.
And most importantly, because of the hot air balloons. So,
which we took one, right?
We did way, yes.
And it was like way cool.
Last year, almost 5 million people visited Cappadocia, and about 500,000 of these people took a hot air balloon ride, which is incredible. It's just a lot of people.
What do they have on?
That's what they come for. The hot
on
air
average,
balloons.
150 balloons in the air.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Yeah.
That they can fly.
It's just one of the most unique locations we have ever visited, and I'm so glad that we got the opportunity to take a hot air balloon ride.
Yeah, it was just incredible. We really enjoyed it. So for our 4 days in the Cappadocia region, and that's comprised of many different little villages and towns, but we stayed primarily in Cappadocia or in the town of Gorme. But while we were in Cappadocia, we took one day we took a full 9-hour tour of the Cappadocia region, and that included just a drive around Gorme, and then also to a very interesting area is the underground city of Derinkuyu, and that is probably one of the most unique sites we visited ever. That was started in the 8th century BC by the Greeks, and they literally carved cities below ground. The current city of Derinkuyu was formed during the Byzantine era, during the Arab and Byzantine Wars in 1780 to 1180. And it was built because the citizens were constantly being attacked by the Muslim armies, and they needed protection, so they built these huge cities below ground, literally.
For like 20,000 people could live under there.
That city we went to.
Yeah, food,
their
supplies,
livestock.
Yeah. But actually, it was
totally self-sufficient.
It was quite claustrophobic. Some of those tunnels were very small. And
they lived down there for centuries during the wars. And obviously they had a lot of health problems, eye problems, because they were in almost constant darkness except for a fire, skin issues. They had a lot of skin diseases because they were in the damp and humid weather or temperatures down there. But very interesting to go through there. So we spent at least an hour below ground.
An hour.
And it went down 280 feet below ground level on many different levels. But also visited the Selim Monastery, and that dates to the 8th century BC. And that was hand carved from the side of the mountain, and it was, just as the name implies, was a Christian monastery. And they built a cathedral and the monastery and the sleeping quarters, which were very large, in the side of the mountain by hand.
Yeah.
Also visited Pigeon Valley. Very interesting. Pigeons back in the millennia were very important to the Turks, both for food and also for fertilizer, because they would collect the
pigeon
dung,
droppings,
pigeon droppings for their livestock, for their crops. And so they hand carved some beautiful pigeon houses. Thousands of
these
in the valley, so very unique.
Well, they still use the pigeon droppings as a fertilizer to this day,
but just not as much as they did years ago. Also visited the Alara Valley, and they call that the Grand Canyon of Turkey, and it really is really cool. We took about an hour walk through the canyon, through a river that flowed through the canyon with beautiful trees lining the river. So it was very nice. So it had that was a very nice hike. A very nice hike. That was about 2-hour hike. But just it was a lovely day, that tour in Cappadocia.
We got lucky with the weather too.
Well, we've gotten lucky, and that brings us up to the next note. Now we are in Istanbul.
We're in Istanbul, which is the largest city in Turkey.
Right, we've about an hour and a half flight from...
It is not the capital.
No, we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
And, but it is the largest city.
It is the largest city. We've had good weather for the last 3.5 months, but it came to an end here in Istanbul. So it's been raining this week. This is our third day here, and it's been raining every day.
Like right now, you can see clearly we're inside our hotel room.
Yeah, it's kind of a cloudy, rainy day. So we've been actually enjoying this because we're not going out doing sightseeing or seeing all these major attractions. We've been kind of doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just
you're working on your Facebook post.
Yeah.
You're about to push out Bosnia, I think.
A little bit of relaxing time here, so it's not bad. I mean, the weather, we can't control the weather.
Can't, but we got really lucky for 3.5 months.
So some of the major attractions that are on our list would be the Hagia Sophia Mosque, the Blue Mosque. We saw the Basilica Cistern yesterday,
which you might have seen that on some of the movies. I think John Wick, one of the John Wick movies, was not filmed in the Basilica Cistern because the government of Turkey would not give them permission.
So
they built a set to replicate that. Yeah, it was really cool.
The Basilica Cistern. And then the Bosphorus Strait,
we're
going to do a sunset cruise
on a yacht tomorrow.
Tomorrow, because the weather is supposed to be really nice tomorrow.
And knock on wood it is.
Yeah, so today's been a working day for us. Scott's been planning our next year's travel.
Kind of chilling and working.
Kind of chilling and working and
PJs,
enjoying our quiet time.
But some fun facts about Istanbul that we learned. It's a population of 15 million. That is almost twice the population of New York City. This is a huge city.
It's huge.
And it has over 3,000 mosques. Of course, Turkey is a 99% Muslim country. It is the world's only major city spanning two continents, Europe and Asia. The Bosphorus Strait divides Istanbul. It's the only city to have been a capital during two consecutive empires, a Christian empire, the Byzantine, and the Islamic Ottoman Empire. It's not Turkey's capital. A lot of people think Istanbul is the capital. It's not. The capital is Ankara, which is pretty much in the dead center northern part of the country. Istanbul is known as the city on seven hills, just like Rome. And there is a major mosque on each of the seven hills. And the underground tunnel is in Istanbul is the second oldest underground metro in the world, but it only has 2 stops.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it only has 2 stops. But they're proud of it, proud of those 2 stops. The Grand Bazaar in Istanbul is the oldest and largest covered market in the world. And finally, and this, you just told me about this.
Yeah.
What did you tell me about this last fun tip?
What is it?
What is it? You tell me.
You tell me.
It is, the tulips actually originated in Turkey. People think they originated in Netherlands, and Holland did not. They were exported to Europe in the 16th century. So, and you mentioned you mentioned that you've seen, now that we know this, we've seen that tulip emblem on lots of different things in Turkey and Istanbul.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't know it.
So our next Friday postcard will be coming to you from Chefchaouen in Morocco.
Yes. And that's a fun word to say, Chefchaouen.
Yeah. We're very excited to be heading to the Desert Kingdom of Morocco. And we'll have a special guest that will be joining us in Morocco for 9 days. So
we're very excited to see this person.
The special guest will be making an appearance on our Friday postcard video in 2 weeks. So stay tuned.
And that person does not know they're going to be on camera in 2 weeks. So we have to coach this person.
That's right.
Until then, We will keep following the sun. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.